I used to think burnout looked like a breakdown, but it doesn't always come with flames. Sometimes it's just nothing. You stop reacting, you stop wanting, you do the posts, send the emails, show up to the brunches, but somewhere in the background, your body already exited. And the moment I realized I wasn't okay, wasn't even when I was crying, it was when I did it. Here's a real reason this happens, and it's not weakness. It's your nervous system designing you to keep you alive. And when you're under long-term stress, emotional, social, financial, sensory, your body eventually tops out. It's called dorsal vagal shutdown. Not fight, not flight, freeze. You're there, but not there. Your breath gets shallow, your thoughts fog. You're productive, but not present. And worst of all, you forget what it felt like to care. I was building so much, managing events, brand deals, community stuff, trying to push through. Then this man hits me up to collaborate. He wanted to support my work, said he liked what I was creating and saw potential. I believed him. He came over, asked to shower. I said yes out of pena, and then he asked me for a massage. When I said no, he got mad, bitched at me, then blocked me, using my own Wi-Fi. And I didn't even flinch. That was the scariest part, because I wasn't shocked. I was used to it. Used to men offering me opportunity and meaning something else. Used to being emotionally groomed as a stepping stone or content inspiration or a vibe. Used to advances instead of advancement. That night, I remembered a candle I had been saving, still in the box, still sealed. It was from @GhanaLiving_ from on Instagram, the manifestation candle. Flecked with gold, dried herbs, body-safe wax that melts into oil, and a QR code that plays a curated Spotify playlist. Luxury, I know, right? But also intention. I lit it not because I believed in magic, but because I didn't know what else to do. And the scent hit first. Warm, clean, grounding, like citrus and clarity. But my body noticed before my brain did. Because smell bypasses logic. It hits your limbic system directly, the emotional part of your brain. That's why scent can heal when words don't work. And the music filled the room, my chest softened, my breath returned. I rubbed the warm wax between my hands, and suddenly it wasn't self-care. It was ritual. It was recovery. It was remembrance. Now, let me be real. I was raised Catholic, baptized, communion, confirmation, and my family doesn't play about with the Holy Spirit. So for a long time, I avoided woo-woo stuff. Candles, crystals, energy talk. It felt like betrayal, like I was choosing vibes over virtue. But what I realized is stillness is sacred too. Lighting a candle with intention, that's prayer. Choosing presence over panic, that's reverence. Smelling something beautiful, letting it ground you, letting it hold you, that's not witchcraft, that's survival. I don't do this to manifest a man. I do it to return to myself. I do it so I can hear my own thoughts again, so I can make boundaries out of breath instead of burnout. There will always be people who try to shrink you, not because you're wrong, but because they're lazy. It's easier for them to label you than learn you. Too Catholic, too feminist, too spiritual, too serious, too soft, and too loud. But sweetie, you're not confusing. You're complex, and complex people require more curiosity than control. I used to flatten myself to be understood, to fit in meetings, on dates, in bios, but softness isn't a filter I apply. It's the foundation I tread, love, and live. So this is your sign to light the candle. Not when everything's perfect, not when you finish your to-do list, not when you deserve it. Light it when your nervous system needs a signal that you're still here, still sacred, still safe, still a flame that won't be reduced to smoke. You don't have to choose between La Virgen and the vision board. You can be both on purpose.